Hi everyone! In this video tutorial, we will explore and learn how to use the MatRad-OIDS software. It is a MATLAB-based platform created to carry out the whole image analysis process, from segmentation to feature extraction and selection. In particular, the software was tailored to perform the analysis of 3D spheroids microscopy images. Once the software has been correctly installed and loaded, the first step is to create a so-called study. This will be the name of your current project, containing all the outputs that will be generated in this session. Once you are done with the analysis, the study will be saved in an output folder with the chosen name, located in the Radiomic Studies folder. Alongside the output, the folder will also provide a JSON file containing all the parameters and settings used during the analysis, thus making it possible to reload the study for future analysis. Once the study has been created, we can import the image to be analyzed. For this video, the Z-stack of a single cell acquired with a confocal microscope will be used. After the image has been imported, the user will be required to specify the pixel to micrometer conversion parameter for the X, Y, and Z directions. Before starting the segmentation process, let's dive a bit deeper into the software GUI to see what features it provides. First, it is possible to visualize each slice of the image simply by moving the slider. The slice number is visible on the bottom right corner of the visualization window. Secondly, on the right part of the GUI, a contrast adjustment panel is present. By moving the two sliders, it is possible to change the image parameter, improving its overall contrast. Now we can start with the segmentation process. To initialize a new segmentation, the user needs to click the New Segmentation button on the top right corner of the screen. This will give access to the different kinds of segmentation models provided by the platform. First, let's play a bit with the manual tool. To draw a new area, select the Draw tool and start delineating the spheroid region on the visualization window. After you release and double-click the cursor, the selected area will turn blue, signaling that the segmentation was correctly created. It is possible to add multiple drawings onto the same segmentation. These will be merged by the tool and considered as one. In the same way, by selecting the Erase tool, it is possible to remove a region from the segmentation, providing an easy way to correct mistakes. The area obtained refers only to the slice currently shown in the Windows area. To perform the manual segmentation of the whole stack, it is necessary to segment each slice separately. Let's now move to the automatic segmentation model. The tool provides 4 different options: adaptive thresholding, refine mask, region growing, and average thresholding. Depending on your input image, it is possible to choose the best fitted method. To select which one to use, simply click on the relative icon. This will open the selected menu, where the user will be required to select the parameters for the segmentation and launch it. More information about each method are available in the user manual. For this example, we will create a segmentation using the adaptive threshold algorithm. The software provides a threshold value based on the average gray level values of the input images. It is possible to modify these values simply by changing the number in the window. The segmentation process will start as soon as the Draw ROI button is clicked. This method requires the user to define a ROI containing the whole spheroid to make the process faster. After this step, the segmentation will appear as a blue overlay on the visualization window. If the result is not accurate enough, the user can either correct the errors manually with the Draw and Erase tools, or delete the segmentation with the Delete button and try another segmentation method. It is also possible to import a previously made segmentation into the software and use it to extract the features. To do so, simply click on the Import Segmentation button in the Files drop-down menu. After we are satisfied with the results, we can also generate the 3D rendering of the spheroid. The tool allows the user to choose from various color maps to better represent the rendering. The result can then be saved for future use. Now that we are satisfied with the segmentation results, we can move to the feature extraction window. The extractor implemented into MatRad-OIDS uses the Python library called Radiomic. It is one of the most used libraries for feature extraction, and it is also IBSI-compliant, which means that it is standardized to ensure accuracy and reproducibility of the results. The tool provides the option to either extract all the features from the images or to avoid extracting the shaped-based ones. This was done due to the size limitation of the Python library. In fact, for big images, the shape-based features can take hours to compute or crash the code altogether. For this reason, a warning was included alongside the possibility of avoiding those features altogether. The software provides the user with the possibility of controlling all the input parameters that will be used for the extraction, ensuring complete control over the process. The chosen settings will be then saved into a JSON file together with the extraction results. After the extraction is completed, the results will be shown in the visualization window. They can be saved in an Excel file by pressing the Save Study button. Features can be extracted from multiple images within the same study, using the same parameters for all images. Input settings are locked after analyzing the first image to ensure consistency of the results within the same study. Once the features are correctly extracted and saved, it is possible to perform the selection of the most significant ones regarding the dataset object of study. To do so, at least two images have to be analyzed, and one of them must be set as the golden standard for the feature selection. To do so, the user has to manually modify the golden standard parameter into the Excel file that contains the feature extracted. Its value is set by default as 0 and must be changed to 1 for at least one of the analyzed images. The features have then to be imported into the software. To do so, it is sufficient to click the Import Extracted Features in the Files drop-down menu. After the features have been correctly imported, it is necessary to choose the selection method. The software provides different selection methods. More information about each of those can be found into the user manual. After the selection process is completed, a bar chart can be visualized into the results window. This will show the selected features based on the highest variance. The obtained result can be then visualized into the output folder. After the whole selection process has been completed, in the output folder, the user will be able to find all of the segmentation files, both saved as a MATLAB file and as TIFF format images, alongside all of the Excel files containing the extracted features information. A single Excel file for each images will be saved alongside a summary containing all of the extracted features for all of the segmented images. Finally, a JSON file called metadata containing all of the input parameters used for the extraction will also be saved. If the user also performed the feature selection, another folder containing an Excel file with all of the selected parameters alongside a JSON file containing all of the input parameters used for the selection will be saved. This will guarantee the users is able to reproduce the study if necessary. That concludes the tutorial about the MatRad-OIDS software. If you need any further assistance or if you have any more questions, please feel free to refer to the contact information now displayed on your screen. More information about this software can be found in the user manual provided at the GitHub link. Thank you for watching.